Alrighty guys, I think we're live! So welcome back to another edition of the Jimi Show. Alright, so today, not much has changed, not much is different, but Scott Wilson reminds me to put on the chat for yous. Alright, chat should be up and running, let's hope it's a good colour. Steve Rosberg, how are ya? The Badger, how are you, Badger? Everybody's jumping in board. Early morning in the province of Jimi. How are you, buddy? Is that fishing in the Appuccino? Jonathan, Darren, Ivan, they're all jumping involved. It's all on, we're all straight in. Okay, so, I was meant to do a live yesterday, but I got home from jiu-jitsu and I remembered I had to go get the kids. So as soon as I got home from jiu-jitsu, I had to go get the kids, and that's why I couldn't do a live yesterday. But today I am so stiff and so sore. My arms, my triceps, my chest, everything. It was a good roll yesterday, let me tell you. Anything eventful happened in the rolls? Not really. Just really working on being sneaky lately. That's me goal in jiu-jitsu lately. Oh my god, three mosquitoes bite me at once. You're kidding. It's been raining a bit here lately and it's getting ridiculous. Gonna have to go buy a new battery for the thermocell. She's copping a bit being in the tree, but I think she'll still work. Go get another battery for that. PSC hit all the buttons, Ivan says. Alright, I got a bit distracted then. Yeah, so nothing. Yeah, so I'm trying to get a bit sneaky in jiu-jitsu. Use sneaky moves. Don't let people see them coming. I don't really. It's my new kind of goal. I'm trying to work on something anyway. Trying to get stuff without forcing stuff. Just let people give me stuff. That's what I'm doing now. Just let them give it to me. NFAA Indoors Nationals, that's coming up soon, isn't it? Brightside's going to that. That's another thing. I got an offer to contract for Brightside Pro Staff. I don't know if I'm going to take it though, I probably should. But it means I'll be locked into Pro Staff. No, locked into Pro Staff. Locked into Brightside. So yeah, the contract is, so how's that for a bruise? I didn't even know I had that one. It's a purpley. The old pincher. So this Indoor Nationals this weekend, NFAA, Brightside will be there, they'll tell me about it. So yeah, they offered me a contract to be a staff shooter, which means it's a year contract and I have to use their products for a year. I'm not allowed to use any other products for a year, but then I'll get their products for free, or some of their products for free. So it works out that you have to use their stuff, but they give you their stuff to use. So I'm not too sure whether I should take it, because if I do take it, it means I can't use any other rests in case some new high-tech rest comes out and I want to show you, so I won't be able to do it. But then it'll be pretty cool to say I'm a pro staffer, don't you reckon? So what do you think? You think I should go for it? Lock myself into Brightside for a year and see what happens? Ivan says yes, yes, yes. Coach will love it because I wouldn't. Yeah, they would. Yeah, I suppose nothing bad's going to happen. I might go for it then, guys. I'll see how we go. God, these mosquitoes are going to get me today. So that's the news about Brightside. Whether to go for it or not, do it, do it. Everyone says do it. Alright. You guys always give me good advice, so maybe I should. A year will fly, bro. Yeah, that's true. And Brightside, they're a great company. They're the first ones who supported the channel. That's what. Have I used their products before? Yeah, I use their scopes. All I have to do, they only make scopes and rests. So the only thing I'll have to change, I'll have to get a Brightside rest, but I'm using the Brightside scopes anyway. I love the Brightside scopes, they make wicked scopes. So I'm using the Brightside scope, I just have to change to the Brightside rest, and the Brightside rest looks pretty cool too. It's a clicks. They're the ones who invented the click in the rest. Peep lens too, yeah, I'm using the Brightside peep. So I'm using Brightside already, and Brightside, like, they helped me out straight from word go. I think I had like 50 subs, and they got onto us and said, "You're a cracker." And they sent me out a the leveling kit, the 3rd axis leveling kit, for nothing. They just threw it out. It's the first thing I got from my channel, and I blew up big time. So that's why I like Brightside, because they helped me out when I was little, and they're just a little family-owned company run by father and son. So it's not like a big factory corporation kind of thing. It's just a father and son business, old Brightside, which is why I like it too. So yeah, I do only need the rest, so I'm pretty much there for the anyway. I'm using all their stuff anyway, so I may as well go for it. Screw it. And then the main thing that I like, before I'll be able to say I'll be pro staff. Yeah, what's that? That's it. Yeah, that is true, Jonathan. Just getting in the pro staff world, into that scene, is just a thing in itself, ain't it? So I might do the contract. I might get onto Michael Laparia today and say, yeah, I'll sign it. Sign it, and then send it back and do whatever you got to do, and I'll be pro staff. Working me way up in the world, shooting in my backyard. Don't you love that? See, the things are endless you can do if you just do them. You know what I mean? Like, look at me. I just shoot in my backyard, and I'm a pro staffer. Or I could be a pro staffer, and all I do is, you know what I mean? As long as you do it, anything's possible. That's what I'm trying to say. Anything's possible. Barbecue Butcher thinks they'll be a great fit. Make sure you check out Barbecue Butcher's range of meats, rubs, sauces, injections. Wait till you try Barbecue Butcher's injections. They're the best. So check them out. Barbecue Butcher thinks it'll be a good idea too. They would be a nice fit, since it's a nice small family organisation. Screw it, guys. Okay, we're in. I've decided, alright, let's do it. You've convinced me. Let's do it. And we're getting the arrows soon too. Hang on, I'm missing something. Because of... yeah, I don't think Greg will like it. Can you still wear shirts and hats in the backyard, or is it full Brightside pimping? Okay, no, all I have to do is just wear one of their badges. So they say, they give me a whole bunch of badges. They gave me badges before, actually, so I'll just have to stick one of their badges on my hat. That's it. So I don't have to, like, go fully wearing it, their whole suit or everything. As long as I'm wearing one of their badges in the shoots or in the videos they shoot, that'll be sweet as. So it's not as if I have to wear like Brightside shirt every time, Brightside shot every time. No, I just need to put a little patch. Do you want to see the patches? Do you want me to go show you the patches? Do you want me to get you the patches and show you? They're only in my little archery room. I can get them 2 seconds. Alright, I'll go get the patches. I'll be back. Alright, so that's the patch. That's all I need to stick on. Just need to stick on that bad boy onto there or something. What do you reckon? Where do you reckon I should stick it? I'm thinking like there on the side of the hat. What do you reckon? Right smack in the middle. I think there like that. What do you reckon? Right side. On the side, bright side, just there like that, you reckon? Complements me style nice and bright. What do you reckon there like that? The old bald head out. What do you reckon? There like that. Bright side. Alright, let's stick it on now. Let's do it now. Let's stick it on and get the bright side happening. On the side of the hat. I can't stick it on the side of the hat because I just don't think it'll stick to this meshy shit. But I've got about 10, 15 of these and I'm sure they'll send me more, so I'll stick them on all the hats. But what do you reckon there for the side? Right side. That is the right side. There. There. Which side? Left or right? Spam left or right? Right side, left side. What do you reckon? Right side, right side. Left looks goofy, right side it is then. Okay, let's stick it on. You can always peel it off, it's something different. Okay. Sticky. What do you think? Bright side? That's all I need to do for the sponsorship. Think that's good, or should I be a bit lower? Should I be down here a little bit? Perfect, you reckon? I think down a tiny fraction. Too far? Yeah, it's too far. Spend half the video playing with me hat. There it is, there we go. Spot on, bright sided up. Alright, there we go. Is that right? Everyone like that? Everyone like the look of that? Get the old bright side badge on my shirt, you reckon? Alright, there we go. So that's it. That's all I'd have to do. I wouldn't have to wear no crazy shirts or anything like that. Or be locked into wearing the same shirt every video or whatever. Just as long as they get the patch out there, they're stoked. Awesome. Thanks, Charles Duplessis. Make sure you check out Charles Duplessis' channel too. He's got a great channel on archery. Always pumping out some great channels. And I think the beginner channels are the best because they're the ones that really... Like, you can go watch some pros, but we don't know what the pros do in between the videos, you know what I mean? But I think the average guy teaches, tells you what you, Malky likes it, thanks bro. The average guy tells you in between the stuff, like, oh, I'm struggling with this, I'm struggling with that, and blah, 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 blah. Oh, back to stretching, where was I here? Oh, man, I'm so stiff. Alright, I'll go for it then. The Bright Side Pro Staffer, here we go. I'll post a picture of me signing it or something, print it out, sign it or whatever. Your question keeps getting less. Sorry, Ross. Steve, what's the question? What's the question, Steve? The chat's going a bit ballistic. I'll wait and see see what it was. Emerald Shield! You reckon it's going to get worth a bit of value, that PB target? It's on its way. The Australian thing's so shit. Oh. Are you going to shoot comps again? Do you? No, I'm going to shoot comps for sure. I'm always going to shoot comps, and I got another one. What's the date today, actually? I won the last comp I was in, so I was pretty happy with that. I think the next one's next week, actually, the 18th maybe? I don't know. But it's getting pretty soon. My next indoor comps, that's why I've been shooting indoor heaps, because that's the main comp I've been shooting, just indoor comps. And there's going to be, I'm going to be shooting 2 comps a month indoors. I might shoot a Vegas round and a NFAA round. Fingers crossed I'll be able to film some of it, or maybe intros or something like that. But yeah, I'll still be versing, I'll still be doing comps, that's for sure. I just the problem is my club, how's this, my club only runs 2 comps a year, one in December, one in or maybe 3 comps, 2 in December, 1 in December, 2 in January. So like Darren, you're a legend, buddy. God, you're a legend. NFAA I'll be shooting, I think. I don't know. Darren, you're an absolute legend, buddy. God, you guys G me up. And we still got to do that shopping video too. That's still coming up. Do I have indoor outdoor seasons? Nah, it's just the same season all round here. So it's indoor season all year and it's outdoor season all year round here in Australia. But my club just doesn't put them on. They're ridiculous and it stresses me out. Of course, we could be having them once a week, every Sunday. And this is the ridiculous thing. They won't even let us put scores into the Archer's Diary because we shoot with non-Archer's Diary members. Oh, it's so dumb. So they put on 2 comps a year and only let you put scores in twice a year. Now if I want to do that, I've got to drive like 3 hours to do an outdoor competition. Man, these mosquitoes are smashing me. So that's why I don't do that many comps lately, because I'm sick of driving for bloody 2 hours and I get motion sickness. Last indoor comp I went to, last indoor nationals, I threw up 3 times on the way there from car sickness. Got there and got a PB though. It was funny, I got there and I was just dripping with sweat. Like I rocked because I had to stop so many times. They were waiting for me. I got there late, like 5 minutes late. So what, Ivan? Ivan, God, you're a legend. Yeah, so I've spewed up 3 times on the way there. I am just dripping with sweat. And I walk in, I'm just, sign the book, fill me, get me bow checked and everything, and then it's come up to the line, I'm like dripping with sweat, the sweat's dripping off me, I'm just doof, 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 doof. The first round, we do 120 arrows indoor, so we do 2 WA rounds and 2 Vegas rounds for Australia, like that one. So for the first 2 I was still like, but after that I settled in and I ended up shooting a PB. That was like 3 years ago now, 2 years ago, because I missed last year's one because I was crook. Don't have much luck with these indoor nationals. So yeah, that's why I don't like traveling each far, because I get too crook. And that's only in Sydney, that's only my local city. Imagine if I had to travel like 4 or 5 hours. So yeah, that was a 2-hour drive and I threw up 3 times. And it's just, I don't know, it's something wrong with me head. I think it's something, I seen a video the other day, I'm going to ramble on a bit, I get car sick. You got the wings through the... How's, I get car sick driving. I get car sick even when I'm driving. Is that ridiculous or what? So yeah, I'm thinking, I seen a video the other day about car sickness and motion sickness and vertigo, because I get killer vertigo too now. I used to be a spear fisherman, like a competition spearo. I used to go out like probably twice a day spear fishing, every day. I used to love spear fishing. Just getting down there with that gun and how's it goes? That's the sound it makes. But yeah, I was out diving one day and I went out with you should never go diving with a blocked nose, like a flu or anything like that, because you can't clear you can't equalise when you go down. You got to blow on your nose and equalise your brain or whatever. Equalise your sinuses. Well, I've gone down and I've blown something up with the blocked nose. And now when I dive down, I can equalise on the bottom, but I can't equalise on the top. My nose won't de-equalise. When I get to the top, my face feels like it's going to explode for about the next 45 minutes. It's a horrible thing. Motion tablet sickness just make me off my head. If I take motion sickness tablets, I just get troppo. So that's no good, because I can't be like, while I'm shooting, I've got to be, you know, straight zone shooting, so I can't use the motion sickness because they just spin me out. So, but back to the story, I was watching this video and they reckon it's all could be from the sinuses. Your sinuses get pushed out of whack and that stuffs everything up in your head and thingo, and these people are getting balloons and putting balloons up their nose and blowing the balloons up in their nose and cracking their nose. And I was thinking maybe that's what I need to get my nose like dushed into place again. Because I've been to specialists and they're like, meh, you know, just give up diving. Thanks, mate. Good fucking doctor you are. So I'm thinking maybe I need to find one of these balloon guys that can blow a balloon up in my nose and crack all my nose back into place. But hey, that's enough rambling on, because you know me, I'm a bit of a rambler sometimes. It's another coffee day. Even though I haven't had a coffee, it seems like it. I'm in a bit of a rambling mood. 36 people. Ivan, you're a legend. Hit that like button for us, guys. Champion. Okay, so we all stretched up. Probably not, just me rambling on once again. Blah, 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 blah. So what else have I got to tell you? So I think that's about it. But yeah, I used to love spearfishing. Now I've got spearfishing on the brain. Used to be able to do 20 meters. That was as good as I could get. But I used to go out with guys that could do 40 meters down. Is that ridiculous or what? That's where you get the big fish, 40 meters down, let me tell you. And spearfishing, you can't use scuba tanks. You got to use just a snorkel. So you got to go 40 meters down on one breath hold. Man, they were hectic, these guys that I used to shoot with. Crazy. Ivan says, be quiet and shoot. Try bow fishing. I was seriously going to do it. I don't know what happened. All last winter, so you can only do bow fishing here in Australia in summer, because we're only allowed to bow fish one fish, and that's the carp. And they only come to the surface in summer. So all winter last year I was like, get everything ready. Summer hit and I completely forgot. Now summer's pretty much over. I might be able to get a couple of rounds in of bow fishing. Maybe I should buy, but that's something I could buy. How about a cheap bow fishing rig? I think you can get them for like 200 or 300 from Archery Supplies, South Australia. Check them out if you want one. They got some mad bow fishing rigs, so I think I might, maybe, what about a bow fishing rig with all these donation money? PSC got fishing bows, yeah, that's what I mean. And Archery Supplies sells them mad cheap on about 200 bucks, a recurvy one. I just get a recurve one, that's all you'd need, because you're only about, what? You're only like this, going, it's only about 5 meters from you. It's not as if you need like massive, I wouldn't, let me tell you, a nighter is the best bow fishing bow you can get, I think, a one nighter. I wouldn't mind a one nighter, but I don't have that much money. I haven't got that many donations yet. So I can afford like a $200 one from Thingo. Go halves with yous. But yeah, okay, we're getting into it. We're stretched up, we're all good to go. Let's have our practice shots. Enough talking. God. Oh, I missed it. What an idiot. How long have I been talking for? 23 minutes. God, blabbermouth today. Alright, let's get into it. God, I'm so sore though. So stiff. Everything's stiff. Jeremy, hey all! Bow fishing rig. Oh, donates $2 for the bow fishing rig. God, you guys are legends. Absolute legends. Okay, bow fishing rig, I'll have to get them. That'll be something pretty cool. Something pretty cool. And I'll just get a boat. I could get a boat and go fishing. You're just not allowed to bow fish in estuaries or rivers or creeks or anything like that. You're only allowed to bow fish out to sea or bow fish for carps. And that's Australian rules. That's the only thing. And they only made it so you can bow fish for carp like last year or something. Man, I can't get over how bad these mosquitoes are today. Crazy, all this rain. We've had a bit of rain lately. It's just bring them right out. Getting hammered. Hammered big time. Okay, let's get into it. Good heel today. Remember my problem last time was I wasn't putting enough heel into the bow, so let's heel it up a bit. There we go today. I don't know where that one went. I think that might be a bit to the right. Just punching them a bit, just got to pull through that release. And a dead hand, let's get that hand a bit better. That was a better one. Carp and catfish here in Wisconsin, you're allowed to buy fish, eh? What's with the badger's hat? That was sent in by Oblex. And I need a new hat, so I love the Jonathan. You're kidding me, aren't you, buddy? Jonathan, come on, use that got to be kidding! Wow. This is off its head. You guys are just... Wow. I go speechless when you give me donations. I get a bit... Oh, I am today, Jesus. Here we go. Alright, so the first two are a bit dodgy, but the third one I got in. Oh, mosquitoes are still getting me. I think if I keep getting them, I'll have to knock the population down a bit because I've probably killed about 15 already. So yeah, last shot was in, nice relaxed bow hand. I forgot what I was saying. I was fully in the middle of something. Oh, badger's hat. Yeah, Oblex sent us a hat. Or sent us a couple of hats. And I'll wear anything you guys give us. So if you guys send us something, I'll wear it all the time for you. Or not for you, it's for me, because I like hats. More hats the better. But yeah, Oblex sent us the hat. He sent me three different Wisconsin badgers hats. So man, they're nice quality hats. I wear them all the time now. So that's what the Wisconsin badgers hat's from. Just Oblex sending me one and I wear it. Bow press, bow press, bow press. Let me tell ya, the Easy Green in I think Primal said he paid $3.90 for his Easy Green. In Australia, they're $900 for an Easy Green. Can you believe that? Jimi Ellis Pro Stuff, mosquito control. Oh, Cody, you're a classic. Shipping is insane, yeah, it would be because it weighs so much. But yeah, in Australia, like if I buy someone that's got it in Australia, it's $900. I might have to find out, build one. Yeah, I might be able to tell you what, Gary can build them. Gary's like a master builder. Oh, I just seen me mate the other day too. He's right into welding. He's got his full little welding kit in his back shed. I might see if he can make us one up. That'll be a good idea. But yeah, $900. Wow, I was like, you're kidding. And then for the other one, the brown one, I think they wanted $1,500. I wonder if Archery Supplies sells any bow presses. We should have a look. $3.49 on eBay. Yeah, but that's American, bro. That's in America. You got to look in Australia for me. $250 shipping, easy press. Canada, yeah, see, that's what I mean. You're getting it so cheap. From Canada, $250. Oh, from Canada, it costs $250. It's just the. I suppose that would it? I don't know. $840, I think it was. $850 from Australia. But I haven't checked Archery Supplies because I didn't know Archery. I don't think Archery Supplies sell them. Well, I'll have a look now. Well, I'll have a look now, see what the thing is. I'll get my phone out and see if I can get it up. I think Archery Supplies in South Australia has one of the X presses, and I think the X presses are better for the thing. Let's have a look. You're making your own, Charles? Well, that'll be a good video. I'll be keen to see that video on how you do that one. Guys, what small fletch is best for NVX 23s, 20 inch 140 grain point? Ooh, that's a good question. It's a good question. For a small vein, for my outdoor arrows, I use an F.F.P. 187. They're a tiny little vein with a little shield. But I think you want a little bit more with that. I'd go with AAE Hunters. AAE Max Pros, that's what I was thinking. The AAE Max Pros, that's a great one for you. So Darren Freya, check out the AAE Max Pros. Template of the fingers, that'll be a good idea. let me see how you make it. Alright, I'm in a bit of a rambly talky mood today, more than a shooty mood, aren't I? Let's try and have a look how much a bow press is while I'm here talking to you. I think someone just sent me a challenge on head to head. Fingy just finished scoring his match. Okay. Archery, www.archeryshop.com.au. Let's get it. Let me tell you one thing about them. They got a shocking Facebook, a shocking mobile app thing. What you got to do, you got to click the little button up the top. Oh, what did I do then? Got to click the little button up the top and hit request. Oh God, I hit something wrong. And hit the request desktop site if you're on a mobile, and then it makes it heaps easier. Fail, good, you're back, we're all back. Okay, let's have a look. I'll get shooting in a second. Okay, let's have a look at tools and presses. Has he got any presses for sale? Tools. Yeah, excuse me, I'm going to be covered in bites by the end of the day. Oh yeah, here we go. It's $1,200 from Archery Supplies. The Australian presses in Australia, they're so hard to get. Check that out. 1,200 big boys. I think that's way too expensive for my liking. Way too expensive, and that looks like the only press they really sell. So press might be out of the options for me. Double the normal cost. Yeah, that's right. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Another one. How many is that? 15, 16? Got him. Bastard. In the US about 8:30 Australian. Dear as. Dear as. And then building mine costs about 150. Yeah, that's a lot cheaper to make one, I think. So yeah, that's the problem with the press, is how expensive they are in Australia. It's ridiculous. So we might have to just find something else to buy besides a press. I definitely need a fletching jig. What fletching jig am I going to get? That's what we need. Electronic ones even worse, are they? Oh yeah, then I'll get import duties and all that. A sight and a rest from Brightside, you reckon? A sight and a rest, so you've got those covered. Yeah, that's true. And some arrows. There's some news about some arrows coming too. But that's another video, that's another story, because we're going to need confirmations on that one. Let's get back to the second round of practice. What's this one? A BPE jig. I haven't heard of the BPE jig. Who makes that one? I don't think I want the last chance archery one. I don't really want to spend $400 on a jig. I've seen D-Cut as a good cheap one. Oh! And the old flick that one up. Flick that one up majorly. Too much talking. That was a nice one. I think I'm going to get the Bitzenberger too. I really liked the Bitzenberger when I borrowed it off Greg. So I might get the bits and burger too. Yeah, it is. Everybody likes the bits and burger. I don't know about that kit though. I'm still keen to see what the kit does. What does the actual Zenith upgrade kit do? Makes more precise fletching alignment. Ooh. Oh, that'd be excellent, Steve. If you could do a vid on what the bits and burger does, I'd be absolutely stoked about that, to find out what the upgrade does, the Zenith upgrade for the bits and burger. Absolutely great. And the thing I love about Steve Rosberg's videos, he explains it so good. Everything's just explained perfectly. I can understand it easy anyway. A numbskull like me, so anybody can understand Steve's videos. That's why I love Steve's videos. And he's that the limb video, taking the limbs to bits and everything. I love that video, Steve. You're a champion. That was a great one. That was a sick one. Pulling the whole boat to bits. You like totally to bits. There's one thing pulling. There's one thing changing this and changing that. I think I just got a visit from the old buddy. Oh, he's gone. Oh, my buddy Wasp's gone. What's his name? Let's get a new face for you. New face for you to get started. Get in there. Get in there. Okay, good to go. Straighten her up a bit. Alright, scoring's on, people. Yeah, I seen that, $8.99 Abiatri, but $8.99 is still expensive. Like, Jesus Christ, $900. I haven't got that many donations. Buy a new car for $800. I'll tell what type of cars I buy. I'll buy a car for $800. I drive the good ones. 30Xs today, Adam. Fingers crossed, buddy. Fingers crossed. Alright, let's get into it. Oh, we can't get into it when I haven't picked someone to score yet. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Alright, let's who's it going to be today? Who's it going to be today? Fingy's a freshie. I've versed Fingy before. DVDA. That's a real freshie. I've never versed DVDA. Is he watching? Or is Fingy watching? Is Fingy on? Are you on, Fingy? Fingy, Chippy, Cody. Oh no, hang on. Fingy, Casey, Zombie. Tell anyone else, any one of those on? Fingy. Let's do Fingy, seeing he's just finished scoring his points. I got a message saying he finished scoring his points just then. Let's do Fingy. We're still going good? Yep. Okay. Here we go, Fingy, me and you, buddy. Me and you. Oh, bloody mosquitoes. Definitely gonna have to go get this bloody, what are they called? Thermocell recharged. Bastards. I'm covered in bites after this. Things I do for you guys. Alright, let's get into scoring. Fingy! It's me and you, buddy. Let's get it on. Okay, good strong shots the whole way today. The good strong shots all the way. Nice heel, no hand. That was a bit of a wobbly one. I think I've just scraped it in. It might be a weasel. A weasel to start, wouldn't you love that? Okay, let's relax into a bit more. No pressure, come on. Let's get it going. That was a better one. Thanks, Johnny. Good to see you on, buddy. Okay, let's go. Nice clean shots. That's all we need. Nice clean releases. A little bit low. But I think they're in there. First round and they're in there. First round and they're in there. Primal's in, is he? Primal! Primal Outdoors has got some good videos out too. The army's growing strong. The EXA army on the YouTube, man, we're pumping it out. Everybody's killing it. We've got 10XX. Not too bad way to start. Not too bad way to start, if you ask me. Let's get into it. A 10. Next end. 30 to 30. Look out. Let's get the arrows and get into round number 2. It is pretty cool. I was just thinking, man, it'd be pretty cool just to say you're a pro staffer, ain't it? I've actually must be having a bit of internet connections. It must be just Must be just you, Oblex, because no one else is failing. Might be just the internet connection in your neck of the woods. Okay, come on, more good shots. No pressure. You just got to let them happen. Just gotta let them happen. That was a stinking March fly. Getting done by mosquitoes, getting done by March flies. March flies, if you don't have March flies, you're not Australia. This fly that's about that big and they sting you and they leave a welt that's about that big. Sticks up about that high. It's a bloody ridiculous bite from these bloody March flies. They're horrible. Alright, let's go. Nice clean shots. Good heel, no hand. I think that's in the same hole. Hope it's not any lower. There was a heel adjustment mid-shot then, mid-process. I was about to let it go and I went, you're not heeling the bow, son. So I just put a little bit of heel into it and pump the X. You gotta get that heel happening. Me hold hand is dead. Is your hold dead as a doornail, buddy? Dead as a doornail. Alright, last arrow. Let's get into it. Let's make it a good one. Heel, good heel. Nice dead hand. Yeah, baby, yeah. I'm loving these fatties now. I've got them tuned in. These fatties are off their bloody head. The fatties are off their head. Let me tell you, I used to like a fatty every now and again back in the day. That was a long time ago. Long time ago when I was younger. There's no discriminating. Let's just say I didn't discriminate back in the day. Alright, let's get into it. Oh! 10 just in the same hole. X in the same hole. X in a different hole. Let's thanks, Katie. That was a good release, you think? I couldn't figure out how to chat. Now you're in Duncan. Duquan. Sorry, I'm bad with names. Ducan. Daikukanu. I'm shocking, aren't I? What's the odds? I do the same thing as always. Talking here. I'm loving I'm not talking the bow. Love I worked it out, I'm not talking the bow. Oh, DVDA is Ducan. Oh, well, you're next, buddy. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Dakuran. Dakuran, stay tuned because I'll verse you next, buddy. If I don't run out of camera with all this talking that I'm doing. 48 minutes, I've only done 2 rounds. 60 to 60. She's a close one. 60 to 60. Alright, let's get back into it. Round number 3. I need to fix this hole up because I keep pumping into that hole. Have you seen that? The pros, if they got a bad shot, they fix the hole up so then it doesn't play in their mind, because sometimes if there's a black hole in the target, your brain just kind of gets sucked into it. The old the singularity. It's like a singularity just gets you sucked in. Big T. You're a character, Big T. Maybe if I keep this up, we might have a Vegas appearance next year. If I keep improving like this until next year, I might be able to shoot 300s. 300s. You never know. I haven't done it yet though. Oh, Steve might be there with Sam next year. Wouldn't that be cool if I got to meet the crew? Wouldn't that be cool if I got to meet the crew? Fatties are comfy. I have a new character. Okay. Let's get into it. Good heel. Nice shots, nice release. Just pull through it. Oh, I did it. Look what I did. I did this one. Gotta stop doing that. Gotta stop doing that. Get your hands set properly, you maniac. You bloody maniac. That was a good recovery. X after a 9. I'm not ready for Vegas yet. I'm getting there. I'm getting there though. First one. Every time this just gets me. That's horrible. It's not me punching it, it's just me relaxing into the shot, but it means I'm not like this. This is how I should be. This is how I shouldn't be. So every time I do that, I know I'm out of shape. Ridiculous. And every time I do that, I do a bad shot too. So you just got to work out why the bad shot's happening and stop doing it. Got another one. What count are we up to now? You think so, probably. You think I'd be famous in Vegas, you reckon? Here we go, Rob Shop. Hey Jimmy, when you going to shoot archery abroad tournament on Facebook with us? It's a ton of fun. I got asked a while back, but then nothing happened. The dude who made it, I think, was going to have a gone contact when we said get into it, get involved. I said, yeah, no worries, I'll get involved with that for sure. Maybe we should start doing that then. The archery abroad tournaments. We'll work it out, do something. Vegas would be great to shoot, but that's right, Big T. That's right, Big T. You got to be shooting 300s consistently to get the to be worth going to Vegas, especially from Australia with all that cost. 9x 10. I forgot to put my X counts down. It was 2 X's, wasn't it? Both rounds, 2 X's. So first round was 2 X's. Second round was 2 X's. Third round was 1 X and 1 9. Bloody hell. Is that right? I think that's right. I'm pretty sure that was right. Can you believe I'm dirty with that 9 on you? I don't think Fingy's going to give me a chance. Oh, he has! We're still drawed at 89 to 89. What a close match this is. Nothing but makes the... No, I know, that's what I mean, 900. You've got to be able to shoot a 300 3 times in a row. You should be able to... If you want a real chance at pumping Vegas, you should be able to... You shouldn't be missing the 10, ever. You know what I mean? You should be shooting 300s all the time and just worrying about your X count. But when that happens, we'll be over there. I'm getting there. I'm not too far off. I'm shooting a lot better than what I was. Just put some magnets behind the X's, then I'm suck into that X, you reckon? B-Temp, please. What's happening, B-Temp? Steve Rosberg. Stainless steel doesn't stick to magnets. The old engine, the wise man Steve, I'll tell you what, Steve knows a little bit about everything, it seems. Smart man, old Steve. Okay, let's get into it. What's this? Fourth end. Fourth end, 40, 40, 40. That was in there. Casey. That was a bit low. Have you sent me a thing, Casey? I think I just seen your thing, Casey. I just asked if you're on, Casey. I asked, come on about 5 minutes too late. I just asked if you're on, Casey. I was going to challenge her. I'll have to do you tomorrow because DVD is next. Send me a message on Discord when you're around and you want me to verse them. So send me a message, say, can you verse me tomorrow, bro? I'll be watching. Rob shot, awesome. It's a good time. I'll email you. I want to put together a team for the team shoots on archery aboard. Love to have you as a teammate. I'll jump on board, buddy. I'll do it. I'm happy to get on board anything. Don't you worry. I'll jump on with you. I'm happy to have a go. I'm not one of these douchebags who thinks, oh no, I might wreck my channel if I talk to this guy. Who cares? I'll have a go with you. Alright. What are you up to? I was going to say. Already got the arrow ready to go. Okay, let's go. Last arrow. Let's make it a goodie. It's a heel. Oh, I knew it. Look, look, I did it again. At least I know what I'm doing now. That's the good thing about these fatties. They really let you know when you're doing a mistake, that's for sure. Oh, a couple of 15 meters, that's right. I got another 9. X, 10, 9. Got to stop doing that stupid hand. Let's score it here. 1X, 1, 9. Ridiculous. 2 9s in a row. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Giving the old Fingy the runaway there, giving him a chance to take off. Jimi, set your camps to 65 sled off. You would help your weaker release with the weak release. You think so? I think it's on 65. Does it? How does the PSC come? Does it come at 65 or come at 70? On the tag it says it's at 65, but then on the bow I think it's on 70. I don't know. Let me know. What does it come at? 10, 10, 9. Mine came at 75. I think mine's at 75. So next end. He's got me by 1 point. The cheeky bugger. 119 to 118. You believe that? Dropping 2 dirty. Set at 75. Maybe I should try the 65% let off. I wonder if it changes. It'd have to change the tune a bit, wouldn't it? You'd think it'd change the tune, would you? Oh no, I'd imagine it'd change the tune. I said give you an extra what? An extra that much draw length. No, it doesn't change the tune. Maybe I should try it now. Tune won't change. Oh, okay, cool. Because of the binary system. I think I should change it now, mid-round. It's not the weaker release, it's how I set my wrist. So instead of set my wrist like this, it's like this. I come in and go, instead of going, that's all it is. Might lose a bit of draw length, might lose the draw length. I thought I might, oh yeah, you would lose a little bit of draw length. I'll gain a couple FPS by doing it. Shoot fast enough, wow. Alright, well how about next time, next video we'll change it and do it. See how we go, but I'm sure it's just this. I just got to get used to making sure I do that. You got to have everything set. You can't be shooting pro scores and be doing different things every time. See, that was in there. Just removing the valley a little bit, making the valley a little bit shorter. I think I did it then, but that was a good shot. What did I say? I don't know what I said. I ramble on that much. I don't have a clue what I say, bro. Okay, last arrow, let's go. Hop, 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 hop. Nice smooth draw, son. That was a good shot. Nice way to finish anyway. Nice way to finish. Well, maybe we should get an EXA team going for this archery abroad thing. What do you think about that? Getting the EXA happening. Ooh, that's a great way to finish. We'll get Steve, Primal, Sinister. We'll get whoever wants to be in the team. Sam, we'll get Sam as a ring in. We'll get Sam as the ring in. We'll call him the ringer. Okay, well, we've got X, X, X. That's a nice way to finish the round. Put the dot round in. These are really nice sharp points with these things. So I do the big dot for the round and then the little dots for the markers. 3 X's, happy with that. Nice way to finish. It's a Facebook site called Archery Abroad, and they do tournaments on there. You got to video yourself and then upload the video, and then you go into the tournament like with people around the world. He cleaned it on the last one, got me by 1 point, old Fingy, you bugger. Fingy, you cheeky bugger. There you go, 149 to 148. Good match, buddy, good match. Okay, now let's go do DVD-RA. Alright, DVD-R, you still watching, Daruko? Daruka? It's a closed group, can't see anything. We'll just hit the join button, they'll invite you. Tell them Jimmy sent you. Just hit join, the guy's watching now, he'll invite you now, he should invite you now. Dude, are you still watching? Make sure you invite everybody. Just hit join and you'll be able to get in, they'll let you in, they let me in. League night. Oblex, got to go in a few minutes. Good luck, Oblex. Let us know how you go. Drew Can's still on. Here we go, buddy. Me and you. Me and you. Let's get it set up. Charles hit all the buttons. Hit all the join buttons. It's funny, funny, funny. Alright, DVD-A. Here we go. DVD-A, me and you, buddy. Let's get it on. There you go. Rob will get on to Richard, get you all joined ASAP. We'll get, that'll grow the channel a bit for you guys. Get archery abroad out there a bit for you. It'll be pretty cool doing a little archery competition like that though. That'll be a great way to get the EXA team happening. Alright, organise it on Discord, people. All the Discord people, get the group together on Discord and we'll start an archery abroad EXA team. Here we go, here we go. Fraction low. Just went off on me. The old surprise shot, that one. Don't worry, buddy. It's not about winning or losing. It's just about beating yourself each round. So you just got someone to verse, and you want to beat yourself each time. So I'm not worried about winning or losing. I'm worried about beating myself and trying to get a better score each time. So that's all that matters with the head-to-head. So don't worry if you lose. Don't worry if you win on the head-to-head. Just worry about beating yourself. And hopefully there won't be so many Discord fights. That last one I think was a good one. Thanks Primal. Thanks Primal for putting it out there. So what you got to do, you got to hit the link, that'll make you download Discord, then hit that once you got the download, once it's got it downloaded, hit the link again and that'll take you to my channel. Oh, it's our first one out, like a stinking weasel. God, gotta love these fatties for scraping them in now. We've got 10x. I'm gonna have to push this thing. X. Is that an X? That's an X. That's an X all day. What do you reckon? X or 10? What do you think? Oh, Clyde, thanks for the subscribe, Clyde. Legend. Okay, so we have 10, 10, 10. Next stand. Here's X, thanks guys. Ooh, DVD can shoot 30 to 30. 30 to 30. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Okay, let's put these scores up. Let's dot it up. Let's get some dots happening. So we got the round dot and then the 2x dots. We're laughing. Absolutely munching these targets up. The bag target's holding together mad, even with these fatties. These fat arrows normally destroy your targets, like I mean munch them big time, and it's holding together mad. So that's a mad recommendation for a $30 target you just stuff yourself. Okay, first round down. Let's get into it. That was nice. It sounded a bit. I think a vein might have come a bit loose then. You get this weird noise through the air when your vane comes loose, and that sounded a bit wishy-washy. Jimmy, I just loaded a video on how to make target bag even better. Well, there we go. Check out Charles Duplessis' new channel, new show, new video on how to make this target bag even better. It was a half, see that? See that? I didn't have the flop. It was a half flop. That's what I want. Oh. A fly landed on my arm and then I just got fully zoned into the fly. Can you believe it? What was I doing? When was the last time you compared your shooting now to what you were doing in the 2016 video? That's a pretty good idea. We might do a comparison video soon and just check them out, put them side by side. What do you reckon? I can still do the editing. I just don't like to do the editing, but I can still do it. A year of editing videos just done me head in. I'm so over it. You wiener, tell me about it. Aren't I bloody ridiculous? Worrying about a fly. I just zoned into the fly. I was like, is that a fly? Yeah, that's a fly. And then I just went doof. And you know what I did. I shot a 9. Look at this though. When I'm on X. And when I'm out 9. Pumping the X's today. Yeah, buddy, you can always send me stuff. I love getting stuff. Send me a message because I'll forget. Send me a message and I'll give you my address. You can send me something. Okay, so we have 10, 10, 9. Next end. What an idiot. You can't have any bad shots when trying to shoot a 300 round. Everything's got to be perfect. Oh, he's got me by a point. 60 to 59. Focus. There we go. 60 to 59. Bugger. Cheeky bugger. Did I score that one? I don't think I've scored that one yet. XX. Seven ends down. Let's get into it. 3 to go. 3 to go. The wind's picking up a bit, but the wind doesn't seem to affect me anymore. Maybe it's the heavy points, the heavy arrows don't really get affected by the wind. Useless comparison because it's different bows, you reckon, Morton? I think it'd still be interesting to have a look at how my form's changed and how I'm sitting and how I might have been like this. I could have been real nice, who knows? It'd be nice to put it side by side and see exactly. I'll put some lines on it or something. We'll have a real look at it. A little fraction low, but I think it was in there. I'm pumping a big hole in that target. A little bit to the left that one was. That one was in there. Let's go survey that damage. Well, I'm a bit curious now, Carl. I'm a bit curious. What have you got for me? What have you got for me? Okay. Oh, 10. Oh, what's going on here? It's inside the line, so if it's inside the line, that means it's an X, doesn't it? Let me know. 10X, X maybe. X or 10, guys, what is it? Why do you love the compound compared to the recurve, Morton says. Oh, God, is it going to get me talking again? Is it going to get me talking? Okay, so let's go 10, 10, 10. And then I'll answer that for you, Morton. Before I get distracted, because if you get me talking, you know what I'm like when I'm talking. Just don't shut up. Oh! Here we go, we're back into the lead. It is 88 to 89. Taking the lead back with that clean end, that's what we need. Did I score that one? I didn't put the dots in, did I? Let's dot it up. Put some dots on that board. 2 X's. Getting a few X's this round anyway, which is a good thing. Look at this hole in the target now though. God, what am I going to do with that? What am I going to do with this hole? I'll just have to use it. I don't want to waste another target with 2 ends to go. Well, it's a good sign if you're pumping the X out, pumping the center out of the target anyway, isn't it? That's what you want to be doing. You want to be wearing those centers out. Ah, yeah, you got the big misses, or you're in the X or you're out. Yeah, I used to get that too, DVD. Blue and 8, oh, dirty. Eliza, how are you, Eliza? Now let's get into it. What's this, 4th end? 4th end. I shot a 9, but I didn't put the 9 down on the dots, did I? I don't think so. That one was in there. It was a bit wobbly, but it was in there. Just noticed some big black clouds just all went across here. It's blue skies above me, but all black clouds went that way, so it's just missed us. I was lucky. Okay, let's go suss it out. What release am I using? I love the release question. Here you go. I'm using a stand shoot off heavy metal version. Heavy metal. Solid copper. Don't know why they did copper, because it tarnishes. But that's the one I'm using. The old stand shoot off, super hot, like it is red hot. You can't get any hotter. It might be. I always say you can nearly blow on it to set it off, it's that hot. That's just how I like to run it. Okay, X, X, X. Let's put this 9 on now before I forget. Okay, so it was on the 7th end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We put a 9 there. Now let's do this one, hang on. So we got the round hole, 3 X's. That's not bad shooting. 3 X's, you gotta love 3 X's any day of the week. What's this about tungsten? Oh, would have been too expensive tungsten instead of copper, you reckon, Steve? That'd be a nice release though, wouldn't it? A nice tungsten release, paying like $1,000 for it. If they're charging $400 for a copper release, imagine how much they're going to charge for a tungsten release. Funny, heavy metal. Imagine how much they would charge. Next end. Be worth a fortune. Oh, still 1 point in it. She's a tight race. She's a tight one. Dim Kitty. How are you, Dim Kitty? Craddock? Dim Kitty. Dim Kitty, how you been, Dim Kitty? Having a good day? Hope you're having a great day. Or a night, wherever you are. Let's get these arrows and go back into the last end. Look at how much I've munched this target. And the foam's gone, everything's gone. Alright, last end, let's get into it. Yeah, I get a more consistent with the thumb. Oh, I forgot to tell you why I like compound. Okay, so the reason why I like compound more than I do like recurve is just the precision. I like to hit that X. I like to know that when I do a good shot, that mosquito just got me. I'm going to get a bloody bite there. That's the worst spot to get them, around your elbows. Found out the other day, if your elbow swells up, you don't have any lymph nodes around there to de-swell it. You got to drain it just like you drain your ears. It's pretty crazy, isn't it? So maybe that's why you get mad. If you ever get bitten by a mosquito around the elbow, it always swells up dramatically. Maybe that's why, because your lymph nodes don't fix shit around there. Oh, Dimmick has a compound bow. What brand, Dimmick? Dim Kitty? So yeah, a little something about the thing, like when you get cauliflowered ears in jiu-jitsu, like when your ears swell up, you got to drain them straight away. I've got a couple of little collies in there, but not really. So you know how to get rid of them, they're okay. And the reason why you got to drain it is because you've got no lymph nodes around there to drain it. So if you get swelling in your ears, just stay there forever. Isn't that interesting? Something different. The reason why I like the recurve though, because when you shoot in recurve, there's so many variables that can stuff up. It's just not accurate enough. Whereas with the compound, it's like the sniper rifle, and I always say it's like shooting a handgun versus a sniper rifle. Now I'm sure people out there can shoot a handgun as good as some people can shoot a sniper, but the pro snipers are obviously going to be better, you know what I mean? But you're able to shoot a handgun super accurate, but you have to be dead set super good to do it. Now with the compound's like a sniper rifle. You put the X on the dot and you do a good shot, it's going to hit the dot. That's why I like the compound, just because it's more accurate and more dead on. What feeder scores do you shoot? I used to shoot recurve in feeder, and my rating was 75. I had a 75 rating in a recurve. And to put that into perspective, NU Sensei is a full-time recurve shooter, does nothing but recurve and does 10 years of recurve videos, and he's got a rating of 44. I shot the recurve 6 times, and I got a rating of 75. So I'm nearly double as better, I'm nearly twice as good as NU Sensei on the thing. So you can go on Archer's Diary and see it, or maybe not, they might have took it down because my club had a fight with Archer's Diary. But yeah, I used to, oh God. Do you want me to go get, I could go get a book and tell you what score that is if you want. God, how can I can go get the sheet and tell you what a 75 rating score is, but I'd have to go get the sheet out of my house. You don't even know the brand of your bow, jeebus. What do you mean? I got a Hyot recurve actually. It's a Hyot Aerotech. It's about a 2002 model and I still shot a 75 rating with it. A 325 rating, a 325 feeder with the, now that's a good score with the recurve, wow. Is that with Gavin, is that with the recurve? Oh, Dim Kitty. Dim Kitty doesn't know what bow he has. You don't need to know what your bow, as long as you're shooting it, that's the main thing. You got to start somewhere, Dim Kitty. Alright, let's get into the last stand anyway, too much talking. Too much talking. There was another question I forgot to answer then too. And do you know what I've done? After showing you my release, I've left it on the ground up there. Recurve? You shot a 325 with a recurve? Holy shit! That's a great score, bro. That's a hectic score. Best I've shot in a feeder with a compound is 1348, I think, or something like that, 1340. So you're nearly as good as me with the recurve as I am with the compound. Now that's impressive. See that's what I'm saying. Some people have the ability to shoot recurves as good as compounds, but man, you have to be good to do it. Okay, last stand, let's get into it. Enough talking. How long's this video been going for? 2 hours. Alright, let's go. I'll wig that out. Pretty sure that's out. There was tension in the front end and it made a little jump. You can't have any tension in that front end. Oh, you're shooting the compound now, Gavin. Wow, imagine the scores then. Done the stupid thing and had a look through the scope. I'm pretty sure that my first one's out. Pretty sure the first one's out. Idiot. Idiot. At least I finished strong, last one was good. Oh, Samuel White, how are you, Sam? You going to the NFAs, Nationals? Heard they're on this weekend, or coming up. We've done a couple of head-to-heads, me and Sam. Oh, the big news, you want me to retell the big news? Brightsight offered me a contract to be a pro shooter. Pro staffer, pro shooter, whatever you call it. So I'm just considering whether to take it. I'm pretty sure everybody's convinced me into taking it. So that's the news, Sam. Me and you've done a couple of head-to-heads, Sam. What are you talking about? Oh, you're not going... I'm on fire. You're not going to the NFAA. Now I know what you mean. Okay, so yeah, the Brightside offered me a contract. Year-long contract to shoot for Brightside. So I think I might take and become a pro shooter, pro staffer. How's that? Shooting in my backyard, Sam? Get the pro staff. Okay, let's first one's way out by a country stinking mile. Oh, I think, is that scraped in? That's just scraped it in. Just, Jesus, that was after having a look. I had a look and went, oh, it's out. Then the post flinch out. Then I'm pumping X. In or out? Is that one in or out, guys? What do you reckon? What do I get for going pro stuff? I get all the equipment. I get all the stuff that they want me to shoot for free. So when you're a pro staffer, like, there's not that much money unless you're bloody Jesse Broadwater or Levi Morgan. They're not going to give you any money. But what happens? You sign a contract. They give you, so Brightside use rests and scopes. So the contract says dab. What's the dab? Please dab. Happy? Okay, so what was I saying? The dab put me off then. What was I talking about, guys? What was I talking about? What was I talking about? That dab put me off. Idiot, think as a brick. I don't know, think talking about something. Oh, Brightside. Thanks, Charles, you're a champion. God, I love the chat being nice and fresh. Yeah, so what they'll do, so in the contract it says I have to use their equipment, and their equipment is a rest and a scope. So it means for a year I'm locked into using that rest and that scope, but they'll supply that rest and that scope. Then after the year of using it, I'm allowed to sell it. But I'm not allowed to sell any equipment they give me for the first year that I'm under the contract. So that's what being a pro staffer really is. You're just locked into using their stuff, and I just have to wear their badges at like shoots and stuff. So I just have to make sure people can see the badges when I win the competitions or go in a competition or something like that. It is good equipment. It's great equipment. You know, Brightside was the inventor, like the innovators for just about all archery equipment. Like they invented. Do you know they invented the light that goes into the scope? They invented the lights, the adjustable, you turn the light on to make your scope brighter. They invented that. They invented the click on the rests. They invented heaps of stuff, but they don't patent it. And of course they don't patent it. All the other archery companies just copy them. So like just about, Drew can use this Brightside. They're great. They're great. So yeah, they're like the innovators. They come up with heaps of great stuff. You know, archery's double vision scope, how they got one in and one big, like, so it just magnifies the 10. They come up with that. Brightside come up with that. Brightside have been around since like the 50s or something. It's just a father and son company. So yeah, they do make great equipment. So I may as well do it. Who cares? Who cares? Stuck into using a rest for a year. It's not that bad, not that big. But the only thing is, this rest is tuned in so good now, I don't want to take it off. So good. Where's Brightside from? America. Look up brightside.com. Just research Brightside, but B-R-I-T-E, not the other way. B-R-I-T-E. Primal, can you put a link of Brightside stuff on the thing for me? Can you do that? Because you can put up links. So we've got, so what was that, a 10 or a 9? I'm just going to say it's a 10. 9, 10, 10, finished, next end, take a picture. Save. Oh, I've won the match, 148 to 146, so I dropped 2. Let's work out the 300 score for you. Yeah, they are, and they're bright, got it, yep, that's it, Gavin. Let's put the dots up and I'll tell you how I went. bloody 9. So that's a 96, can tell you that now. So I dropped 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, so it's a 296. And how many X's? Just that one X then. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 X's. The X count's getting higher. The X count's getting higher, that's a good thing. So 296 with 19 X's. What's me score in X counting? Well, it's 19 X's, so 19, so it's 11 down would be an 89. Thanks, Primal God, you're a legend, buddy. No, he's not the bloody spanner for nothing. There's the link. If you just want to click on that, you'll be able to get the Brightsite and check it out. You do some great cheap stuff. They're a great thing. So yeah, it would have been a 289 if it was a WA round. Yeah, I guess I am over halfway. That is a good way of looking at things. As long as the X counts get higher and higher, that's the main thing. Alright guys, so that's going to be me for today. How long have we been going for? 1 hour and 40 minutes. Wow. Alright, another day with me blabbing on. Make sure you hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, come on, hit the subscribe button. Hit it now and you'll come up on the video. But yeah, that's about it. Nice day out here. Might go play some marks, and it's such a nice day. I'll sit inside on the computer. Idiot, idiot, idiot. I'll try not to, actually. So that's it. Yeah, thanks everyone. Thanks for all the donations today. God, you are absolute legends. Blowing me away with all the donations. We're going to end up with some mad archery gear, that's for sure. The way it keeps going, we might have enough for a press. We might have enough for a press if we keep going the way we're going. Insane. Alright guys, so hit the like button for me, hit the subscribe button, hit all the buttons, and I'll see you tomorrow for another video. Catches!